All right, we are going to talk about theoretical probability. There we go. Now it's focused. Okay, so make sure you have a pencil. I'm writing in pen just so you can see it, but you need to be writing in pencil. Make sure that you are writing all of the examples down. Okay, so make sure your packet is open to your 6.2 notes. And we'll get started. So we're going to be talking about theoretical probability. And a theory is just like something you expect to happen. So we're going to say that I can find the theoretical probability of an event. Okay. And probability is the chance that something will happen. So there's 20 students in class. I pick on a random student to give the answer. There's a 1 in 20 chance that that will happen, that you get called on. Okay? And probability can be written multiple ways: as a fraction, decimal, or percentage. Okay, so the same chance can be represented different ways: as a fraction, decimal, or percent. Okay. So theoretical probability is what we expect to happen. And it's shown by this: the probability of the event. So we say probability of the event is the number of desired outcomes over the number of possible outcomes. Okay? So this example says there are 3 red, 2 blue, and 5 green marbles in a bag. So what is the probability that you choose a green marble? So the probability of a green marble, so the probability of green is equal to, so the number of desired outcomes. How many things are there that we want? We're looking for green. There's 5 green over the total number of possible outcomes. So we're going to add the number of marbles together. So 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 5 is 10. So there's a 5 in 10 chance that you pick a green marble, and we're going to reduce that. You can divide by 5. So really, reduced, there's a 1 in 2 chance, or half, that you'll choose a green marble. Okay? So what is the probability of a not blue marble? So the probability of not blue equals, well, we know that there's 10 total marbles. So we're going to take the number of ones that aren't blue and add them together. So 3 red plus, we don't want blue, so I'm going to skip that one, plus 5 is 8. So 8 out of 10 marbles are not blue. And we're going to write that as a decimal by taking the top number 8, dividing by the bottom number 10, is 0.8. Okay. What is the probability that you choose a red marble? So the probability of red equals the number of expected, so there's 3 red ones, over the number of possible, 10 total marbles. And we're going to write our answer as a percentage. So we're going to take 3 divided by 10 is 0.3 times 100 is 30%. So there's a 30% chance that you'll pick a red marble. Okay. All right, working through more of these. So there's not always instructions. Sometimes you just have to think about what are the choices, okay? So, what is the probability of rolling a 2 on a normal 6-sided die? I'm going to list out the options for when you roll a die. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're looking for the probability of a 2. Okay? So how many of those are 2? Well, one of them. Okay, so one of the sides on a die is a 2. And there's 6 total sides. So 1 out of 6. Okay? And we'll leave that one as a fraction. Okay? What is the probability of not rolling an even number on a normal 6-sided die? So the probability of not even. Okay, there's 6 sides to a die. That's going to be our total. And let's go look back at our list. Which ones are not even? 2 is not even, 4 is not even, and 6 is not even. There's 3 choices for it to be a non-even number. Sorry, I did even ones. 1 is not even, 3 is not even, 5 is not even. Same thing. So 3 of them are not even out of 6 total. And let's change that to a decimal. We're going to take 3 divided by 6 is 0.5. Okay. So what is the probability that you would roll an odd number on a normal 6-sided die? So the probability of an odd number, 1 is odd, 3 is odd, and 5 is odd. There's 3 options on a die that are odd out of 6 total. Let's change that to a decimal, which is 0.5. Then we'll multiply it by 100. Is a 50% chance. So it's going to be equal amounts that it's odd versus equal amounts that it's even. Okay. Sometimes we also see probability with like a spinner. So if I put a paper clip here and you want to know which one it's going to land on. So using the spinner, what is the probability that it lands on 6 or 8? So the probability of 6 or 8, well, there's 1 6 and 1 8. That's 2 options. Over, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 out of 10 are going to be 6 or 8. We're going to reduce these by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So a 1 in 5 chance that it will land on either 6 or 8. Okay. Using the same spinner, what is the probability that it lands on a number that is greater than or equal to 3? So that's greater than or equal to 3. Well, 3 is included. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 7 numbers that are 3 or bigger out of 10 total. So I'm going to change that to a decimal first. 7 divided by 10 is 0.7. Then we're going to multiply it by 100, which is 70%. So pretty likely that it will land on 3 or higher. Oh, there you go. There's a 70%. Okay. All right, let's flip to the practice. Let's do this one from level 2. If you have a spinner numbered 1 through 15, what is the probability that you will land on an odd number? Let's list the odd numbers 1 through 15. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 options that are odd out of 15 total numbers. Okay, and it says to reduce 8 and 15 don't share anything, so that's it. Okay, let's do this one on level 3. A bag contains 10 red marbles, 8 blue marbles, and 2 yellow marbles. What is the probability of choosing a blue marble? Okay, well, there's 8 blue marbles out of, to get the total, I'm going to add those all together. 10 plus 8 plus 2 is 20. So I'm going to change that to a decimal. 8 divided by 20 is 0.4 times 100 is 40%. So there's a 40% chance that you get blue. So not super likely, but more than yellow. All right, so you got the rest of it on your own. Think about which ones do we want, how many of there are the things that we want, divided by how many total options are there. You got this. Make sure you wrote down all the notes. Good luck, have fun.